I haven't done a YouTube in forever. I don't know how this thing works. Spoiler alert. You ain't gonna convince me of shit. Because there's zero evidence. Zero evidence that Richard Allen did a thing. There's zero evidence that Richard Allen was even at the trails. It's just him saying he was. And if that's what you believe, just what somebody tells you, you're gullible. There's a shit ton of evidence. Shit ton of evidence of a murder. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is the evidence? Where is the evidence? Yeah, it's just not anywhere. That's where the evidence is. It sure as fuck doesn't point at Richard Allen. They can't even prove this guy was there. It's the lowest standard to show that somebody is someplace. And they have nothing. And they have no evidence of him, his phone, his vehicle. Where the fuck is this guy? Where the fuck is Richard Allen? It's so stupid, and you know who? There are a shit ton of people that were there. Proof that they were there, but they can't show that this guy's there. Can you not hear me? Oh, I think you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, we have to take Richard Allen's word uh that he was there. Otherwise we have zero evidence that he was there at all. We just don't. And well, I don't know. I really don't know that this guy was there. No one's proved it. No one's proved that should be the very lowest standard for proving a murder. And they can't prove that this guy was there. I need I need some guests because I'm not good at talking to myself. Like, what is there to talk about? There's no evidence. We don't have it. We don't have the evidence. Where is it? Where is this evidence? They collected all this evidence, everything. They all, you know, you, you can go back and watch the old videos. The prosecutor, tons of evidence. There's so much evidence. There's so much evidence. I mean, we ain't ever seen a goddamn lick of it. It's because none of it points at Richard Allen. It's weird, and these people are just they're covering for people that murdered two little girls for no goddamn reason. And if it was Richard Allen, there would be some sign of that, and there's not. There's zero. There's zero evidence that points at Richard Allen. They've got DNA. They got footprints. They got hair. They got they have everything to solve this case, and they didn't solve it for some reason. They didn't even try. Richard Allen was cleared for a good reason. He said, I was there, and they checked. Was he there? I have no idea whether he was actually there. But what they were able to do is clear him. They won't say how they cleared him. They won't say why they cleared him. Why the fuck did you clear Richard Allen? Because you know he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Either he wasn't there at the right time or he wasn't there, period. Yeah, I'm just. I know. I need Shitty Boogies to like join and talk to me. I don't even know how to post a link. Do I know how to post a link? Phoenix, who do you think was involved and what do you think the motive was? This is the most speculative stuff ever. Well, yeah, right. Why am I by the lonesome? Story of my life. um, the evidence that we have that is the strongest is probably it's hard to tell, right? I don't know. It's do you think it's Ron Logan? Do you think it's Keegan Klein? Do you think it's the Franks memorandum? Is it a combination of these things? We got what Richie Davis says, Ricky Davis, and yeah, there's it's not incumbent on any one of us to solve this. Like we literally have zero of the evidence. They have all of the evidence. They have it. They have the evidence. Any one of them could probably say who the fuck did this. I want to put a link. I want to. Yeah. Oh, they had every interview. They no. You Shaboogies. You think that they still have those? That's a really interesting thought. I want to drop a link. How do I drop a link? Can I drop a link? Oh, I can. Here. Can I do this here? Oh shit. I don't know if that works. But if anybody wants to come chat with me They're more than welcome. You think they have the interviews? It would be pretty crazy if they still had those interviews. I think they burned everything. I think they just like Flora, they got rid of this evidence. Like, why would you do that? Why would you get rid of all that evidence? Oh no, they know this guy ain't has anything to do with anything. We need. Oh, here.
We need. Oh, here.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. Are you gonna convince me of something?
No. Am I supposed to?
Well, I said nobody would, but like
Oh.
you said the most interesting thing I've probably heard in a long time, which is
Oh,
that
that they have it.
do you think they might have it?
Yes, because to, I guess my theory would be similar to the Karen Reed. Like, they still had it. They just did their best to like hide it. And I think that Nick knew he could get away with pretending like they don't have the shit that they have. And I think that ultimately, to save their own asses, they would still have it in existence should it come to the point that someone's getting in fucking trouble for it. Does that make sense?
I think I could be convinced of this. This is something that sounds kind of believable.
Like, I do believe they would destroy shit, right? But I think that they've designated somewhere someone that has like the last remaining copy, just in case.
Yeah, it'd be pretty. I mean, you're crossing a road when you destroy something permanently.
Right. And no one wants to be, who knows what could happen, and no one wants to be the guy that ultimately takes the fall for something so ginormous as that, as destroying shit.
Right. I mean, this is the same problem with it's the same problem with everything. Like
Right.
uh, who put that bullet in Richard Allen's house?
Right.
Who probably wasn't? Jerry Holman, fucking idiot.
Who
Yeah,
was in the
he's
house?
just somebody that believes it,
Right.
and 1,000,000% they thought when they searched his house they would find something, and they didn't find anything. They found zero. They found nothing.
Now,
And they were gonna let him go. They were gonna let him walk because you literally have nothing. And this guy just like he bit the bullet, and everyone's backed him up.
literally.
And everyone's backed them up, and there was always going to be nothing.
I'm more inclined to believe that, this is the fucking optimistic person in me, but I'm more inclined to believe that Jerry really believed he would get the evidence to prove that Rick was connected to Keegan or Tony. Um, that's my thought. I don't think it was like.
I think they were. I think this guy definitely believed that they were
Yeah.
gonna find something. They were gonna find something.
Yeah, he knew because he's the pissed, and he's got control of it all, and he's gonna prove that Rick Allen did it. And then he's like, "Oh fuck, I can't. Well, too late now."
Right. It's shocking the general like state of everything is that you don't actually like evidence doesn't prove murders. Like look at like Indiana has like a 50% murder solve
Shit,
rate.
no way.
Like, yeah, it's like right there at 50%. Like half the time, you can just murder somebody and get the fuck away with it. Like, and you're definitely gonna get away with it if there's not anybody that saw you do it. Like, the percentages are just insane. They're like, and then only 15% of murders have the physical evidence.
Their clearance rate was up through 2022. I'm just looking, was 43%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not good. Like it's not like it ain't lies. Like it's the truth. Like I mean, it's scary. It's a scary place to be murdered because they ain't gonna find your killer.
Yeah, okay, where I live, California is like 55. Not great, but better.
Yeah, it's not great anywhere because the
No.
cops fucking suck. All the cops suck.
Yeah,
But
national average is 58, it says.
yeah, all the cops are terrible at their jobs. They suck.
And they're lazy.
Yeah,
They're
they're lazy.
lazy.
No. It's not just that they're lazy. They're also stupid. Like they're not
Yeah,
smart people.
true.
Like these are the lowest of the low, and this is what we like put all of our money into, like to protect you. Really, no. Like get the well, that's dumber than the cops. Like these are not the people that are going to protect you from shit because they are useless.
Well, I'm now of the belief that I think that a lot of cops become cops because they know that at some point in their life they could get in trouble for something and they want to be able to get away with it.
I could be convinced of that as well.
Yeah, so there's a whole psychology behind that. That's fun.
Yeah, not good.
So, what was your plan for this show? What did you want to talk about?
No, I had no plan.
Oh, just want to bless us with your beautiful voice and the chirping birds.
I guess. I don't know. Well, I was trying to lure a guest and I got one.
Oh God, you got the bully though.
Yeah,
Dun, dun,
the
dun.
bully. Well, who are you bullying now?
I don't know. I'm a big old bully. I'm a terrible human. I don't know. Ask everybody. Hey, DB. Hi. Anyway, but I have that debate coming up on Friday.
I don't know anything about that. Can you tell us about your debate?
Oh, so it's just, I mean, kind of a debate. It's basically, it's me and Cryptex, who's like half a guilter. Oh, he's here. Hey, Cryptex.
Hey,
And so
don't block me.
I just want to have like a conversation. I'm going to have Keith moderate it basically. And I just want to have neutral questions that kind of pander to both the innocence and the guilt, and have us both kind of give our own answers to each question and kind of just discuss it that way. Is basically how it's going to go down.
So this is like your pregame.
This?
We're still alive. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
You're not my pregame. You're the main show. You're the star, baby.
Well, like, hey, I mean, I'll give you a dry run through here. Like,
Oh God.
like, hey, you know what? Here's my entirety of the evidence against Richard Allen. He said he was there. What do you got?
Literally, he said he was there, and he wore what Bridge Guy wore.
Did he? No.
Hello.
No. These are things that he's saying. So he said that you wore similar clothing.
Yeah, it blue or black. But if you ask anyone else, it was definitely blue. It was definitely a Carhartt, even though it was definitely like a windbreaker type material. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't. You can't tell shit from anything. Otherwise, somebody would have been able to tell shit from something. Like, just doesn't exist.
I can't believe my favorite part was that they really submitted his Carhartt and hanging up in his closet as evidence. Because, okay.
It wasn't even from then, was it?
No. And did you test it? Oh, you did. Did you find any? No? Okay, why are we looking at a picture of a fucking blue jacket? It has no tie to the crime whatsoever. It's just a jacket that's blue. The
right.
fuck?
Right. That's not evidence. They didn't really submit it as evidence. Like, you should have been able to submit something as evidence.
Right. Here's some Polaroids. Oh my god, by the way. Wanna do us a favor? Wanna take one for the team?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What?
Because you live nearby. I'm like dying to see how far the bottom of the hill drive time wise would be from when we see that car exit the frame to where the girls would have gone down the hill. Because really it was only like a minute total time.
No, it's not very far. It's right there.
Right there. But like in the amount of seconds it would take to get where you don't see it, and then for him to turn around, is that theoretically enough to? Is it just enough time to drop someone off, or is it enough time?
Right there.
Or is it enough time to get people in? Or is it only enough to drop someone off? I guess is my thought.
I mean, it's so close. It's right there. Like, you would have enough time to do anything.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
I mean, they've got plenty of time.
Good to know.
This is a very, very short distance. Like, that road.
Okay. Because, yeah, the argument is like, well, that could be anyway. They got lost and turned around. Well, it's pretty convenient fucking timing. Like, come on.
What are you watching in the background?
Oh, I'm sorry. My dad is watching
reality TV.
No, that would be me, and I would be watching like Love Island or something. But he's watching Uncharted, starring Tom Holland.
Oh, never seen it.
I have the best annoying person voice. Thank you. Put it on my tombstone. But
so what do you think Cryptex is going to say to make you think that Richard Allen is guilty? Like,
he's not going to say anything to make me think he's guilty. But I'm going to give him a chance.
It's the same thing that they thought they were going to find a connection. They thought they were going to find a connection to Keegan Kline and Tony Kline.
Right, because Cryptex is firmly like Keegan, Tony involved in it, right?
Well, that's a fine theory.
Like, no, I agree.
It's you know what? Just the person doesn't have any connection to that. Richard Allen, he has zero connection to it. Like,
I think my thought, Cryptex, if you're still in here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he believes that the Wabash River search and Keegan telling them to search that river, and I think in his head he thinks that he also told them to search that river and told them about Richard Allen.
Yeah, and that makes zero sense because the lack of evidence you have against Richard Allen, if somebody gave you any little piece of evidence, you would use that because you're going to need it. And what they came up with was nothing.
Oh, there's a question. Do you guys think the defense was able to thoroughly go through all of the evidence before the trial? Fuck no, not even close. Whose idea was it to do the short rush to trial? Was it defense or did prosecution initiate that? Well, it's only a defense decision, right?
Well, no, it was both at different points. You know, they sandbagged for a while, and then they tried to move forward, and then they didn't. They wanted to delay. I bet.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
I don't know that many people looked through that.
they needed much more time. And like Andy was saying on DD the other night, God bless him, but he's like, next time I'll actually utilize the online community because they're seeing little details that I don't see, and well, that's nice, but it's a little too late.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, way too late. And I mean, there are things that could have been tipped in, should have been tipped in, and I'm guilty of it too, because there's just the things that you would assume the people are putting due diligence on, and they weren't. The cops weren't, and the prosecution wasn't, the defense wasn't. They and there's like a million things that like people know, and it just went to waste because nobody even thought about it. Like,
Right. And here, like a good example of that is this car, right? They've known about this car. They saw this footage. Why didn't they investigate who the fuck this belonged to? Where's that?
right.
Because from day one, if they had this footage, I imagine they did in the first week. That would be my number one suspect is who's driving this car. And we didn't hear a word about this car. And there's no mention of this car anywhere.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
besides just in the footage. And no one from day one thought to figure out what the fuck is up with this car. What?
Well, they didn't even look at Engar's.
Yeah.
They didn't even try to look at Richard Allen's car until they were in the middle of the trial. They didn't.
Yeah, true. Oh, that's a black car. That'll fit.
The lack of curiosity, the lack of investigation of any sort is beyond troubling, because I mean, you have to use logic at some point.
I mean,
They don't want to look because they're scared of what they're going to find. So don't look.
yeah, that's literally the issue here. That's what I see when I see like us versus them, the people that think that Richard Allen is guilty. It's like literally a battle of logic. Either you have it or you don't. Like, I don't see how anyone can look at this who can make sense of anything and think that he's
zero logic.
Right.
Your entirety is that this guy said he was there. Maybe like
he was there and he said he wore similar clothes. So
there's zero. No, if he was actually there, there would actually be proof of it.
Oh, the proof they probably had when they got his IME and looked him up and cleared him. That proof.
Yeah, it's the proof he wasn't there. Is what you have probably exactly. Have proof of. You don't have the proof that he was there.
I guess that would be one of my main questions to people who think that he's guilty too, is like, okay, what is your answer to why that tip sheet said cleared? Why do you think it said cleared?
No, yeah, so okay, so this is the actual the things that you have to convince me of for Richard Allen to be involved, because they sure as fuck didn't prove anything more than that. Is like you have to prove that he was there You have to prove to me. You have to convince me of why did you clear him, and then why did you hide that you cleared him? Like, you need a lot of conspiracies. Like, they start stacking up. Like, we're not the conspiracy theorists by any stretch.
Fuck no. If
aren't.
anything, we're the sane ones.
They have to be the conspiracy theorists.
Literally.
Like, you need a lot of conspiracies, and it all goes like, why are you hide? Why did you hide all this? Like, you need a lot to go in your camp, and they haven't said shit. They didn't explain why they hid that this guy was cleared.
Right, no one's answered to that.
They have no reason to hide that he was cleared, because why would you? Why would you hide that somebody was cleared?
Did his defense even bring that up during questioning of anyone? Like, hey, did you see this tip sheet for Rick said cleared?
You know what? I'm not an attorney, so I don't know what they're allowed to do and what they aren't. You know.
Oh, true.
Obviously,
that's true.
Like, like, it gets complicated.
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
I don't know what they're allowed to do, but I don't think they did anything like that. No, but I don't know if they're allowed to.
Yeah, I mean, they were cut off at the balls everywhere we turn.
Well, I mean, these guys thought that they were going to be able to prove reasonable doubt, and they couldn't even, like, obviously there was, but they couldn't get through voir dire. You know, like, they let a cop mom onto the jury. Like, they weren't going. This wasn't going to be a fair jury. This was a jury that.
I've got to be totally honest. I didn't even read through the jury transcripts, so I had no idea there was a mom of a cop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you go back
and they
to
let him. They let her.
The beginning. Oh yeah. Then the defense let her on.
Oh God. Help us all.
And this jury was. I mean, they were under the keep of cops.
They were hanging out with them, right? Like, yep. Oh, bailiff, our best buddy.
Yeah. I'm trying to read the comments, but I can't read shit.
Yeah, me too. I'm doing that right now. The car drove far enough down the drive and came back in 43 seconds. That includes a 3-point turn. Is that a really narrow road?
500 years ago, my family was.
It's pretty flat.
It's not particularly narrow. I mean, it's.
And it's flat. I feel like it would be pretty easy to turn around.
I mean, you can turn around anywhere.
I mean, like, you don't necessarily have to do a cautious ass 3-point turn, is what I mean.
I mean, there's not going to be anybody coming.
Right. So I would not even think of a 3-point turn, just because that's killing a bunch of time. But if he dropped someone, that's the part I get, is if they just dropped someone off, which now I think could be dropping off Ron Logan. If they drop off Ron Logan, whoever, he goes up the hill, he starts walking past them, turns around, comes back. Then where do they go? Because the car left. Can the car go?
You know something else I need to be convinced of?
What?
This video, it ain't right. That video don't have the GPS for the fucking bridge. It just doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't. It
Uh,
there is no evidence that this video is from that day.
I'm not on that
If
side of
anything,
thoughts.
there's evidence that this video is not from that day because the GPS is not in that location.
But when the service is bad, it does take a minute. Like I know, there's been so many times where I've had gone
Okay, but
somewhere.
a minute.
I'm just saying it's possible that it's totally normal and it's just the
Yeah, but that's not what the evidence shows. The evidence shows that this GPS location is somewhere else.
high school, right?
That's what it shows. That's what the evidence shows.
I just don't know enough about like cellular towers.
Yeah, but we have to start making a lot of excuses to make this all work. And instead, you could just look at what the evidence shows, and it is what it is.
But it's harder to have to then go through trying to explain to someone, oh, but then the video, they might not even be there. Oh, well, where were they? And who was able to get that kind of sophisticated with a phone? And it just kind of like adds more like details to an already very complicated situation.
I'm just saying the evidence doesn't show.
Yeah.
The evidence doesn't show it. And there's people that've seen more evidence. We haven't seen more evidence.
True that. Michael's all over that phone. He thought it was weird, right?
Michael thinks that's all legit, but he's not going to explain the GPS. Like,
Yeah.
nobody is going to, because there's no explanation for it.
Eldridge said that it was normal for the initial GPS. See,
It's
so.
not normal though. That's not normal. It's
Okay, when I've
abnormal.
taken out my GPS and I've like, for example, like gone to San Francisco recently, didn't know where I parked my car, had to pull out my phone, and the service where I was really bad. Thank you, T-Mobile. And like, it takes a minute, and it said I was somewhere completely like 5 blocks away when I pulled out my map than where I was. And then when it finally like got like connection, then it found where I was. So that's normal to me, but I don't know like the science behind it.
Yeah, but do a video and see if that ever happens, because it's not going to happen.
Okay, actually that's not a bad idea to go somewhere and like test, like go somewhere where
No,
there's
I think you can recreate this. Because I'm not sure exactly what the answer is here, but I think that you can airdrop it or you can screen record it, and that's going to be the answer. Like,
HCC said it happens with Find My App. Yeah, like I had a boyfriend that I would look up his location and it would say he was somewhere totally different, and then I would refresh, and then it would be where he was. Too, I remember
that. Yeah, stalking them.
Look, I had to. He was awful. Oh my god, the pure silence. He's like, oh, this bitch really is crazy.
No, I'm just trying to read a comment. I'm on my Safari and I'm used to the app.
Cryptex was saying, could Elvis Fields be the toothless guy that someone described? Who described that person? Was that the person by the mailbox? That was toothless?
Yeah, I think that's how that narrative goes of who the fuck is that guy. And I think if you're going to try to place Elvis Fields there, that's the description that comes closest,
Right. My question was, fuck, I had a question. No, I forgot. It'll come to me.
See, people ask these questions and like, who do you think had possession of Libby's phone during the afternoon of the 13th until early morning of 14th? Like,
I think that phone was with
I don't
someone.
think that we know that this is like any particular person's phone. Like,
I agree with that. I could see that being a totally planted phone to begin with.
no, I mean it's probably one of their phones. I think that's probably
Oh, could
a
be
fair
Abby?
assumption.
Could be Abby's and not even Libby's.
I mean, it sure could be.
Oh, but that's my question. Okay, so I just thought. So say whoever got dropped off at the bottom of the hill, they go up, they turn around, they say girls down the hill, the car's gone. Say the car drives from there to the cemetery. Is that a feasible route then for BG to then just take them to the cemetery where the car can pick them all up?
What are you saying though? Like, a car took them from that.
Sorry.
Why would you go to this cemetery though?
So here's what I'm. So the white car we see, or whatever color that I'm going to assume in my brain, dropped someone off. That person goes up the hill, tells the girls to go down the hill. The car already left, so they're not going to escape with the car that way. So where does he take them from there? And where does that car go? Does that car then go to the cemetery maybe and pick them up? Like where do the girls go with BG from that point if the car is gone?
I think there's so many assumptions that have to be made about things that we don't know.
Yeah, I'm like
the like you have to assume that this GPS is just a mistake. You have to assume that they actually went down the hill. Like,
oh my god,
we don't have evidence of these things.
Shoot it.
This is why I can't be convinced of much, because it's a very low bar to convince me of something. You give me one little piece of actual real evidence of something.
So what is Fiend's theory?
No, because I don't really have a theory.
You don't?
Not really. Like, I have there's a list of stackable theories, and
Right.
And any of them could be true.
Agreed. There's like a million possibilities, and all of them are
I think
that
it's more likely that it's more complex than less complex.
Do you think that it's connected to prior murders?
I don't know.
I guess I'm just asking for your
I think that
speculation
they thought
here.
that. I think they thought that. I think they thought they were gonna, among the things that they might get Richard Allen for was, this guy's going to be a fucking serial killer, and we're gonna find him connected to other things.
Yep.
And they didn't find him connected to anything. And what's really shameful is there are a million people that know this motherfucker, and not a single one of them has said anything. No one said, I know Richard Allen, he's a creep. I know Richard Allen, he's a good guy. Where are these people? What they got to all of them, and they're getting all of them to shut the fuck up. I am skeptical. I'm skeptical of how this fucking worked. Where you can get every single person that knows this guy in his entire life somebody that's been in the National Guard, going to drills every fucking month, and you ain't got one of them motherfuckers to stand up and be like, I knew Rick, he was terrible, or I knew Rick, he was a nice guy. Like,
that's a very good point.
This is fucked. It's fucked. It's fucking weird. Like,
that's weird. Where are those people? Someone knew. I mean, were the people he hung out with at the bar, at the very least. Right?
Right. And everybody's scared. Like,
that's what it is.
They probably should be, because look at what these fuckers do to people. Look how they'll fucking destroy your life.
The shit's gonna, their whole home is gonna be set on fire if they do shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like burn your house down.
Burn your family down while they're at it. Yeah, my mind goes in a million different directions. Like, one day I'll be like, I always think Brad Holder is a part of something, but then the next day I'll be like,
I mean, there's a lot.
It could be a serial killer.
There's a lot there. You know, it's not that there's nothing. There's a lot. You know what? And I mean, there's a lot there. You know what? There isn't a lot, Richard. No, but there's a lot for a lot of other people. There's a lot.
But it's frustrating because it was a lot, but for them it wasn't enough. But then they find Richard Allen, and suddenly they have to make it.
There was enough. There was enough for a search warrant. There was enough for a search warrant of the phones of Brad Holder and Patrick Westfall. Some a cop wrote that up. They wrote up the fucking warrant to search their phones, and then they stopped. So the cop didn't stop. The cop wrote it up.
Do we think he's a CI, or do you think it's like deeper than that?
I don't think I have an opinion on that. Oh, my phone. Can you hear me? Because my phone's gonna melt.
Yep.
I don't think we have evidence of whether he's a CI.
No. I'm like the speculation station over here. I just love to spout shit off.
Yeah, I mean, people can speculate. Yeah, it's what we've got left, because when you have zero evidence, what else are you going to do? Like, yeah, I mean, the evidence that we have.
And she said, it's going to melt? Yeah, that shit said, put it somewhere else. Did it give you that warning? Yeah, your phone.
I know, I'm gonna have to, I can't.
Did it give that heat warning thing?
Yeah, I got a heat warning. My phone hates StreamYard.
Ange, why don't you come talk to us? Huh?
Should. Oh.
Can we get a lady with some actual intelligence up here so the speculating bitch can shut up? Thank you.
Who, me?
No, me.
And you got more common sense than all the rest of us.
I know, she's our turtle boy, turtle girl.
Well, because the common sense answer is that it's fucking wrong, Logan. You know, not that complicated.
Yeah. I mean, his phone is the one that's like everywhere it needs to be.
Right. And they just protect them. See, these are the sort of conspiracies that you need. Like, Why did they? If you think it's Rick Allen, why did they protect Rick Allen? My phone is gonna melt.
Put it under your butt.
Don't think that's cooler.
It might be the shade.
I'm not in the sun.
Why is it so hot? What?
Because of StreamYard.
What? Oh. What do you have, an iPhone 6 too?
No,
Jeez.
I don't. It's like a whatever.
iPhone 7.
It's a 13 or something. It's whatever.
Okay, whatever. I had a
DB
12.
gonna make fun of me for my.
I literally
I
had
can't
a
get rid of
12.
it because it's got all this fucking screenshots.
I have a 12 until 2 days ago. It's fine. Now I'm a snob.
Stick my head in the freezer. Oh wait, I could get an ice bag. There we go.
Oh my god, before the 12 was my XR Ange. That's crazy.
So, someone's explaining. DB, you think all my screenshots will transfer? I guess that's a possibility.
Yes. You could also go to your iCloud.com. Do you have an? Is it an iCloud? Oh, duh. He said it was an iPhone. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay. Anyway, go to your iCloud.com and just like download them all to your PC or something.
Oh, that sounds way too complicated for me to download things onto a PC. Jesus.
What? Are PCs not normal anymore?
I don't know how to do anything. I'm so old. Like,
what? You're like my age.
I'm not your age. You're
You
like
are.
20 years younger than me, probably.
You're in your late 30s.
I'm not.
You're not? You look it. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I hear it all the time. Oh, you look so young. Wait,
Feet hasn't touched on anything other than a screen.
I got what? Don't touch the screen.
At least get it all in one PC with a touch screen. Then need to be set.
All these words make like.
Oh my god!
Touch screen, PC, like.
I know sound like my 71-year-old dad.
I could barely start whatever this is, whatever YouTube thing I'm doing right now. I can barely do
It did take you a considerable amount of time to find the link.
It did. Yes, correct. Yeah, I'm not good with it. I had a Diet Coke.
I'm Gen X and I love all of your youthful energy. I love a Gen X. My mom is a Gen X.
My God. Fuck.
That's not talking shit. I'm a millennial. Look, millennials are old now too.
You're gonna tell me, yeah, I look young for my age, and then you're gonna say my mom is Gen X. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
I didn't think you were
really
Gen
say
X.
that.
I really didn't think you were.
What you think I'm a millennial?
Yeah, I did actually. I really did. I thought you were one of me.
No, you say your age.
Yeah, I do. Oh god, that's true. I try to be like very forthcoming of it because I'm almost 40, so it's gonna get really, really hard soon. So I might as well just be brutally honest.
Yeah. Almost.
Yeah.
Liar.
No, I'm 37. Getting there.
You look good for your age.
Thank you. But to be fair, there's a camera and filters.
Your mom isn't fucking Gen X. Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, she's like right on the fucking. She's 1964. She's like at the end of boomer.
It's not.
End of boomer.
God, what is wrong with you? You're more Gen X than she is. Jesus.
What? How dare you? Wait a minute. How dare
But
you?
she's not.
I did not listen to Brian
1964
Adams.
is not Gen X. Get the fuck
I
out
did
of
not listen
here.
to Brian
What is
Adams.
wrong with
Have you
you?
ever really loved a woman every day of my life? I did not have a keepsake box.
You don't have a keepsake box?
Well, I want to now to be cool. Like
You've never had a keepsake box.
No.
Who the fuck?
Right, because you're fucking Gen X, bro.
No, your aunt, our 64 isn't Gen X, is it? No, it sure as fuck isn't.
64 is the very end of boomer. 1965 is Gen X.
Lord, don't.
Anyway, enough about ages. What about that Rick Allen?
Well, apparently he's a Gen X.
Literally. Oh my god. What did you think about the documentary, though?
What did I think about the documentary? You know, I didn't have high hopes. Thank you for streaming it, though. That was very nice of you to do that.
Oh god, it was super easy.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't super easy because I had to like figure out how to watch something on Kick, and so
I'm sorry.
as we've been over, like I'm very struggly with.
Did you make an account?
technology.
Oh, you did. You were in chat. You had to make a whole account.
I didn't. I wasn't in chat. I didn't make an account.
Oh, I thought you were. I'm just seeing you.
No, I was gonna try, but then I gave up.
Just imagine you there when you're not there.
Right. DB, you can still go back and pretend.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
You can see me awkwardly stumble around the beginning.
The commentaries during the commercial breaks were the best.
Were they okay? The sound. I was really high. Okay.
Yeah, we could hear you. I thought the documentary, if you want to call it that. I mean, I think it's a lot more than what we've gotten in a lot of ways, but it's still just so lacking.
Yeah, I feel like we would never be happy enough unless like Ange made it herself. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it really is a lot too, and they only have so much time.
I thought it was weird that I don't know, they sandbagged this. That it was such a secret. Everybody was like, what is the fuck? Twist Media? The fuck is that?
Yeah.
And they were going to do a Hulu documentary the whole time? Okay.
Like Hannah's in it, but not in it. What?
Yeah, what the fuck happened to her? they shit
Right.
her halfway through.
But then Bob sounded so excited about her involvement. I was very confused. What are you gonna do? So, what do you think is going on with Flora right now?
I don't know. I think a lot of people tried to make connections there, like, and they
Me.
did their post with Ferency, but that was just the. I don't think that was connected at all. That was just that. It was a default 1 year, or it was a default anniversary day, like the scheduled posts and shit. Like,
So,
it's
like,
totally a coincidence that
I'm
they did their floor shit and then anything with Ferency because they don't give a shit.
I'm on the very optimistic side of things. I'm like convinced inside my head that the FBI is like already on it.
The FBI never does anything. They have no jurisdiction, and it's weird that they even asked people.
It is odd to just randomly go door to door and just be like, "Hey, by the way."
Yeah, it is odd. It's fucking weird that they did that. I don't know what they're. Obviously, you're not going to find out anything doing that. That's stupid.
Yeah. Steve,
Let's just go knock on a door and we're like, oh,
I've
we'll
been
solve
waiting.
this.
I've been
Really?
waiting for you.
Yeah. That's the dumbest shit ever. That you just go knock on a door. Like, no, they're not, that's not going to. That's not the type of investigation that you need.
DB said, I honestly think to get people to change their minds if they're just on the fence or just assuming he did it, you need to just have a fully produced defense bias documentary. Yeah. Like something a Joe Berlinger would do would be glorious, honestly.
What? Hold on, I'm trying to read that. What did you just read from DB?
Um
Trying to say the
heard
FBI
it.
has jurisdiction. They don't.
Is that a weird cat?
What?
What's that noise? Do you have a cat?
I do have a cat, but that's not a cat. This is a bird.
Oh, it sounds like a fucking cat. Doesn't that sound like a cat, guys? Am I tripping? It sounds like a cat.
It's not a cat. I wouldn't lie about a cat. That's outdoors.
Oh, I'm not saying you'd lie about it.
Maybe the FBI doing a bump. I think a bump means something different to me. DB is correct. That's outdoors. Oh. I'm still curious about how this debate between you and Cryptex is going to go because you ain't been able to convince me of anything.
Like he won't be able to, or no one will.
Well, Cryptex ain't going to convince me of anything.
I don't think so.
No, it's Wabash. That's. I'm sorry, but the Wabash thing is
nothing.
I mean, there is zero way in the world that any evidence was produced against Richard Allen. Eyewitness, anybody saying anything, and they didn't use it. You would never risk it in a million years. When your case is so shabby, you got nothing on this guy. If they had one single thing, they would have to use it. They would use it. There's zero way that you can have any evidence against Richard Allen and not use it.
I guess selfishly, part of me is like, maybe we'll be more convincing to make him all the way realize Richard Allen is innocent more than anything. But also, I just want us to have like a discussion about our difference in opinions of things, and like be mature and peaceful about it because of all the bullshit going on.
Yeah, well, he's a nice guy. So
He's so nice, and everyone likes Cryptex, and he's so like he's mature about it.
But he's still wrong, because there's zero way. There's zero way that any evidence could be turned up against Richard Allen and they wouldn't use it. That's period. That's it.
Right, they wouldn't keep
we
a
would
deal
see that.
secret. Yeah, they wouldn't keep some deal secret. If Keegan said, "Yeah, I know Richard Allen did it,"
Oh,
yeah,
that's the best evidence that they would have.
Right.
Literally anything would be the best evidence you had, because you've got nothing. You've got nothing. You can't even place this guy here.
Cryptex, it's basically going to be what you were doing on your show last night with Lowlight and Spooky. But I'm going to have Keith moderating to bring some humor into it. Lord knows.
Well, I think we're done.
Works for me, Jellybean. Thanks for talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bye.
All right, bye.